so Danger, they are a cafe, confectionery, donut company. They have their main HQ on Ainger Street, hence the name. They have a pop-up in Arnott's in Jervis, near Liffey Street, just there at Liffey Street.
What that is a...
This is a banoffee donut apparently. I just picked whatever was there randomly. So
there you go.
They've got a bit of reputation. We go for it, will we?
Yeah.
We do it?
Good, yeah. Go for it.
Get the caramel bit in there as well, okay, or toffee bit. Make sure that's...
Go for that bit, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh God.
That is...
That's a good bit of filth there now. A half is not enough, lad. A half is a bit of a prick cheese nearly, isn't it?
It is, sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, Frank.
No, it's fine.
Could
you have got another one?
It's almost kind of pornographic, isn't it? Something.
It's filth.
Kind of. Yeah, so Record Store Day 2016 happening all over the town, and actually all over Ireland as well. If you know of a independent record store near you, whether you're in Cork, Galway, Belfast, wherever, go around to them tomorrow, support them, go and chat to other people about music, go and buy something, go and see what's going on in these places. So they all have something going on for it. If you go into Tower Records, they're open from 8 AM tomorrow morning.
Okay.
If you go down there at about 7 AM, you will see a queue all the way up Dawson Street. There are people who come out of the woodwork for this day every single year. It's a big thing for them. I think it's more about just getting people to go to their record store and remember what it is to get your music from a record store and not from some bloody website or streaming service, whatever. You should go in, you tangibly search through stacks of CDs and records.
Old school,
yeah. There's like-minded people around you. In Tower Records, The Rage on Fade Street, Little Gem Records, Kildare Street, Freebird Records, wherever you're going, there'll be acts playing in store, there'll be DJs, there'll be giveaways, there might even be talks. There will be just a general feeling of celebrating music in its tangible form, you know. In Tower Records, Danger and Clement and Pico. Clement and Pico does really amazing coffee. They're there on St William Street. They're going to be looking after donuts and coffee respectively in Tower Records during the day. TXFM are going to be broadcasting live from there for the first half of the day. So they're going to have live acts. September Girls have been playing quite a bit of a buzz band at the moment. Fan Club are there, kind of good choppy riff rock, are going to be playing. The Young Folk are good. There's going to be an after party in the Dean, Dublin. If you go into Tower Records, you'll get a wristband that gives you a free cocktail up in the Dean Hotel in the lobby bar, where they will have DJs playing as well. It's a great day out. My advice though is wait until the rush, you know, the real kind of fevered Vinyl Hound rush dies down a bit, and then go in about kind of 11 or 12 or so. It will be busy, just bear that in mind. A lot of the other places too will be doing stuff later on. They'll stay open late, they'll have guest DJs in, they might have bands playing as well. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great atmosphere.
It's very cool. It's very cool idea.
Cool. You know, in keeping with the spirit of the whole thing, there's going to be some Music Town is still going. Remember we talked about Music Town last week? That's still going. There's an interesting gig happening, curated by Nialler9. Without a doubt, one of the best music bloggers in the world. I would be, yeah.
Okay.
I absolutely, yeah. So he has.
He's one of our own, like, is he?
Huh?
He's one of our own, and he's one of the best in the world.
Yeah, it's
no, it's alright though. He's okay then.
Yeah, kid's alright. Yeah, I like him. Yeah. So he's curated a gig as part of Music Town. It's going to be on tomorrow in the Co-op in Newmarket Square. You know, just up there beside the Teeling Distillery.
Yes.
Newmarket Square. So they've got David Kitt is the headliner. I Have a Tribe are going to be playing there. A Mac, who are a duo, a female duo, a little bit like Tegan and Sarah. Heather's going to be playing there. Catherine Philippa, quite an interesting singer-songwriter. Hosier is a fan of hers. She is going to be playing at it too. She was just recently added to the bill. So go to.
Steph and Noodle are going to go out probably and celebrate my birthday, which was yesterday.
I'm not. We'll get there. Just bear with me one
second.
Can I also say one of the best things about this is that it's BYOB.
That's unbelievable.
So pick up some booze on the way in the off license, bring it in with you, and have a nice old time. It's happening in the Co-op Newmarket Square, half a stage. I believe it is sold out, but if you go onto Twitter and hashtag Ticket Fairy, there's every chance you'll be able to pick up a ticket.
That's the way you got your donuts, yeah.
Absolutely, Twitter, baby, it's where it's all at.
It's pretty cool that you can bring your own beer to these things,
Yeah,
no?
yeah, it really is very much. Yeah, I was actually at a wedding there, and it was BYOB too.
To the wedding?
Yeah, which is the way forward, I can tell you.
Yeah.
A good film coming out today called Eye in the Sky. You remember Alan Rickman? The amazing actor who died.
Yes,
a couple years
yeah.
ago there. It's very good, very tightly wound military drama directed by Gavin Hood, who did a very good film a few years ago called Tootsie, which won an Oscar. South African director. It's a very clever setup. So you have in Sussex, somewhere in England, in a military base, you have Helen Mirren, who's the general. In Nevada, you have Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad, who is the drone pilot. In London, in London, in the military HQ, you have Alan Rickman, and then in Nairobi, you have this terrorist safe house, which has a guy on the ground who is kind of keeping an eye on it. Long story short, they figure out that there are terrorists inside this safe house, and just as they're about to press the trigger, a young local girl comes out and she sets up her bread stall just by the house.
Okay.
Suddenly, there is a pause button put in the whole thing. There's this dilemma. What do we do? There's a little girl there. Well, we have to strike, because if we don't, these suicide bombers could go out and they kill 100 people.
Yeah.
If we don't do it, so the girl has to come into us collateral damage. The guys back in Nevada, then the pilot's saying, "Well, I'm not going to do it." Very taut, very gripping, very well measured out, very very well paced. It gives you a very good sense of the dilemmas that come into modern, that you hope come into modern warfare.
Yeah.
This is the thing, you hope that it is actually like this, and you hope it's not just, just bomb the house and whatever about the girl, you know. It's you like to think that this is very much a reflection of real life, and it does go through all these different stages of authorization before the hit is taken.
And Alan Rickman?
Alan Rickman, very good. And I mean, Alan Rickman, you kind of know you're going to get that slow voice, which we're not going to hear anymore, unfortunately, very sadly. Looks great, it's very slick, very exciting, very tense, and I'm just going to set up that dynamic very well between all these different locations, all these different people who all have different agendas on the table.
Okay. Out of 10?
Out of 10, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, so we've got Saturday, most of the day sorted out, record store day.
Yeah.
We've got a gig to go to on Saturday night.
Yeah.
It's probably going to keep you up quite late, especially if it's a BYOB thing.
Yeah.
Sunday morning, you're going to need a feed. You're going to need a good feed.
Yeah.
Brunch, baby. Brunch of the Month.
Talk to me, we're talking food.
We're starting food, yeah. We're kicking off Brunch of the Month.
I know my brunches now.
You know your brunches?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you look for in a brunch? What do you... For me, portions is an important thing. I don't want some miserable little crappy portion to be...
Big.
I want something ample that's maybe even going to have me sweating by the end of it.
Yeah. And I just like big portions, and I like the staple stuff, like your French toast's got to be in there, your pancakes have got to be in there, all the eggs got to be in there, 50 different ways of eggs.
Yeah, baby. All that stuff. All that stuff, bring it on. And I want big flavours. I want really good coffee. First up, this month's Brunch of the Month is Angelina's at 55 Percy Place. This is a very impressive place. They serve brunch from 10:30 until 3 p.m. at the weekends. We went in there last weekend, and it's very impressive. The service is excellent. It looks great inside. It's got that kind of some red velvet booths and things, and it kind of overlooks the canal there.
Yeah,
they've got a little kind of terrace outside, which I can't wait for the weather to get better. It'd be a great place to just sit for an afternoon and carefully sip beers with a
Talk to me about
friend.
the food now. Come on.
I had avocado and ricotta on sourdough toast with streaky bacon. It was gorgeous, really gorgeous, and it's served with Ballymaloe relish on the side. It sounds really simple, but it's something that you see on menus the odd time, and it's not done very well. This is done very, very well, and again, very generous, and very flavoursome. My other half ordered the French toast. The French toast is huge.
It's like dessert, is it?
It's a tower basically of amazing, brioche, salted caramel, Nutella, berries, bananas, all the good stuff, all fried. It's serious stuff. So I pounced on it once she kind of pushed half it away and just said I can't eat anymore. I pounced on it at that stage. I was just finished up my poached eggs and streaky bacon and avocado. And yeah, it's incredible. What I really like about this place is that it's quite reasonably priced. You go in there, you walk in there, and you kind of feel that it has this sort of nouveau Celtic Tiger vibe about it. All these kind of Celtic Tiger isms, which are now kind of creeping back into coffee and food culture in Dublin quite worryingly. You walk in there and you kind of think, oh, maybe there's a bit of that going on here. But it's actually quite reasonably priced, this. We ate, the two of us, like we ate pretty much all we could eat. I had a really good coffee. Vicky had a huge big glass of orange juice, and I think it was 27 euros for the two of us.
It's
not
good
bad.
value.
Like, come on,
It's good value.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
You know? It's a really nice part of town as well. If you're coming in on a say a Saturday or Sunday morning, you have brunch there. You can walk down the canal or rent one of the Dublin bikes, go down to Sandymount Strand for a walk. You can walk into the city centre, lay down in Stephen's Green on the grass, and have food digest or do whatever you like. But it's a good kind of starting point, I think. If you're coming in from the suburbs, you can get in there, have your brunch, and then go wherever you like from there. Enjoy the city. This is the last event for Music Town, the festival we were talking about last weekend. It is called A Secret Life, Visions of Bowie. It is happening upstairs in the Grand Social, their venue that they have up there called The Loft, which is kind of a sort of vaudeville style room that they have where they have gigs. Full band, and also it's a theatre piece essentially. It's about a 14-year-old girl who runs away. She's having a bit of a rough time at home, and while she is on the road, the music of David Bowie allows her to make connections with the important things in her life. And so it'll be live music and then performance theatre and then back to live music. It'll kind of flip between the two, you know, and it's kind of a song by song thing, played out by a full band, a band who specialise in doing David Bowie covers. It sounds like a really nice thing to do.
Yeah,
people
it's
still,
like it's a play.
It's musical theatre, yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to be a super fan to go into this. It's only €10. It's a nice piece of musical theatre. It's going to be a really good live band playing live renditions of the songs very faithfully. It's going to be a lovely thing to do. It's
a very good idea, that.
Yeah. So you can get tickets on tickets.ie, and it is on at 8 o'clock upstairs in the Grand Social.
What is your fifth favourite letter?
My fifth favourite letter is probably you. No, it's you, Frank.
Oh, it's me. As in...
No, you, the letter U.
Oh. Okay.